Hi, today I'm going to go over how to multiply using rectangular arrays. A rectangular array is a quicker way of making the second and third grade array you're used to, where you make dots or circles or stars or happy faces. So when we have a multiplication problem like this, 3 times 152, if we made a regular array, that would take us forever. That means that we would have 3 rows of 152 units, and then we would have to count all the little boxes. So that would take us a really long time. So the way that we would do this problem is that we would just make a box to represent the 152 little units. So first what you do is you type the 1-digit number on the left. So this number 3, I'm going to type that on the left. Okay, and don't worry about where it ends up. Just as long as you click it in the box, you're fine. Next, step 2, you're going to type the 3-digit number on the top in expanded form. So 152 is 100 plus 50 plus 2. So I'm going to put that on the top. So I have 100 plus 50 plus 2. So 152. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply the numbers on the top with the number on the left. So 3 times 100 and put it in here. 3 times 50 and put it in here. And 3 times 2 and put it in here. And with these numbers, they're pretty large, but you can use the zero trick, the multiplying by 10 technique that we've gone over. And please remember, you can use your multiplication chart. So step 3, I'm going to be multiplying. So I have 3 times 100, that's 300. 3 times 50, that's 150. And 3 times 2, that's 6. So now, what I have in these boxes are called partial products. So a product is the answer from when you multiplied. So this is part of it. So these partial products, 300 plus 150 plus 6, I'm going to add these 3 things together to get my answer. So if I wanted to, I can do it on a piece of paper on a whiteboard, or I can do it in my head. 300 plus 150 plus 6 is 456. So I'm going to type that there, 456, and I'm finished. So this is what you're going to do with all the problems for today. If you have any questions, make sure you message me on your Google Classroom assignment as a private comment.